hate notifications.
You can record with airplane mode.
Where'd it go? Oh.
That's why I got the Peppa Pig toy. Big toy. It's supposed to collect collectibles in there.
I can't even shut that bottom drawer.
And hey, Mike. All the toys I have in the room, I actually take a turn playing each toy. I don't just. That's why I collect the toys because I'm trying not to get used to all these. I'm trying to get used to other toys, but I also take turns. But sometimes it takes me days to take a turn first.
Yeah. I wish we had buckets. This is so fucking annoying.
Can you give us more garbage bags?
Yeah. I painted these. Don't they look...
You want to put them on the table? You have to be really careful.
For the reason.
These are
just like whoosh, whoosh.
The reason why I separate because these are Pokemon. Pokemon's my favorite.
Do you have clips for bags? What is this?
What?
What is that? Like really heavy. That's like for your potato chip bags, like when you don't finish the potato chips.
He has an alarm clock, isn't he?
Yeah, we haven't set it up yet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I keep telling Mom that I still need to try that thing.
Okay, we got glass ceramic here. That's in Mexico. I don't know how the fuck I made it in Mexico.
This Buzz Lightyear toy is kind of old.
Do you want to throw it away? Throw it away.
It's kind of confusing because they say you're not supposed to throw away some type of electronic.
You're not supposed to throw away like TVs and like bigger electronics like that. You have to throw them away like a special way.
I'm keeping this penguin toy because it kind of the penguin toy kind of looks like the iceberg with a picture in it.
This carpet. Because why would it look like this? No, well that carpet I couldn't vacuum because it would suck it up. Like it wouldn't like do anything. Yeah, you couldn't go over it. Just like would pull it. Look at that. And there's still more on it. I just gotta go outside and shake it off. Oh my God, let me see. Look at the floor. Oh my Lord.
I still haven't done the closet.
Oh. I'm scared to do the closet. I feel like that's the last.
There's so much more stuff. There's like no more rooms.
Odor. So we got more trash bags because I think there's a lot in this row here, but you never know. It could go
by pretty
fast. So my daughter brought more 4-flex garbage bags. She brought this chlorine with bleach. It's a multi-purpose cleaner. The Resolve. This will go on the carpet since we don't have time to really do a carpet cleaning, which I do have a machine for. We're going to do this. And hopefully, even though we noticed that the carpet isn't bad, it was that top carpet.
There's a top carpet, but this helps with feces, vomit, and track in mud. It just helps like permanently destroy pet odors.
Oh.
And then
she said this is the best for sanitizing. I've seen this on some YouTubers video. I can't remember which one.
Says it kills 99% of bacteria up to 24 hours. That's including the human coronavirus, herpes, and all that stuff.
Well, that's pretty good. And then this one's the same brand. This does the same thing. Or this is a multi-purpose.
This is more like if you put your knobs or like light switches. I mean, you could put it on tables and stuff.
And this is more of a multi-purpose citrus scent.
Yeah.
And then she got the Clorox, which I love. I'm out of this. I love this. I put on my stove, on my sink, on the knobs.
Clorox. It's an all-purpose cleaner.
Light switches, everything. It's so good.
It has a smell, but it does bacteria and viruses. And then this is viruses and bacteria.
And these are wipes, which we need because there's a lot of dust in my son's room. I mean, the accumulation of toys and stuff that he has. So this is going to work good. And then she brought paper towels because we're out of that. So.
Oh, no, I didn't get towels, but this was the closest.
That's pretty good. And so we're just like throwing away garbage. My son was going through this. This is, I guess, all the good pile. This is garbage. I don't know what this is. These are to give away to kids, toys that are still good. So we'll still have to go through some stuff. We have stuff over there on the table, which is his good stuff, his tablet and stuff. His movies, trying to keep them in order because he's taking so much time to keep his movies in order. So we're probably going to wipe these down too. Look at his desk was really dusty. I try to go in once a week at least and really disinfect. But he has so much stuff that the dust just accumulates again. And on an everyday basis, we just kind of do a quick wipe down and vacuum the carpet. And then, like I said, once a week I get it in there and do a little deeper cleaning where I'm disinfecting. But this is like an actual room change, and we're trying to get rid of some stuff. My husband is supposed to build a kennel. I look crazy. Pay no mind. You've seen me like this already before. So my husband was supposed to build a kennel, a big kennel for his two little tiny dogs. And then the top would be served to put his TV and his movies and stuff on. But he hasn't gotten to that. Right now they sleep in smaller kennels, but kennels that they obviously fit in and are comfortable in. But that's not done yet. That would have been perfect if we would have had it ready for today, because we're trying to get rid of an entertainment center that's in there that's too huge, too bulky, doesn't match with the furniture. We just want to get rid of it. So I think we still are going to get rid of it. We're just going to have to put the stuff that's on there somewhere else. That's why we're trying to figure all this out. We have a good pile that he's keeping, and then we'll wipe that down. Then he has a pile for stuff to give away or like to Goodwill, or my husband has a friend who has kids that he could give it to, that they struggle. So yeah, and then we have a pile of throwaway stuff. So, and these are the kennels that the dogs use. And we have tiny dogs, they're Chiweenies, so they're really tiny. So this is good enough space for them, but we actually want something taller and much bigger so they can just like run around in it when they have to sleep at night. We take them out twice a day for a few hours each time. On the side of our house, we have a side yard. So we have, if you go around the house, we have a gate that leads to the entire long side yard, and they have a beautiful big house out there. So if it rained all of a sudden, or if they needed shade, they can go into the house. So they're prepared out there as well. And then there's another fence to go into the actual backyard, which we have a nice big backyard. So we take them out twice a day, feed them, give them water, let them stretch their legs, play with each other. Sometimes my son will be out there with them, or me, or whoever. And they'll stay out there for a few hours, and then we'll bring them in, let them rest, and then we take them back out again at night. So yeah, they have their routine going. They're trained, so they pretty much, unless some odd reason, they would do it. But we do clean out their kennels with all the hair and the dust. We wash their beds just in case if they had any accidents or just from laying on it, and stuff like that. But we want to, the intention is to get rid of these two and have a big, huge kennel like my daughter has. So my living room is usually so clean and neat, and I just revamped the entire house. So when I do the house tour, you're going to see how it really looked until we brought everything out here. So we're going to see the progress. That was a lot. So I thought I was recording, and I wasn't. So I'm going to try to say this shorter than my last message. Anyway, I was telling you that my daughter brought her own vacuum, which is this one. We had a vacuum that we just bought recently, and it didn't work out. It stopped working on us. It was starting to have a loud noise and smell like it was burning, so I had to return it. So I'm doing my research. I'm trying to really find the perfect vacuum. So in the meantime, we have a really one that is not good, but at least it does something. So she said, no, 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 no. I'm going to bring my powerful vacuum cleaner, and look at the amazing work that it does. The carpet isn't exactly as bad as we thought, because we had just changed his room around, and I bought a carpet cleaner, and we used it, I think, the end of last year. And so I have those videos. I never uploaded them. I'm going to upload them so you can see the before at that time, because I had just bought him this whole new bed. He got a new mattress, new pillows, everything. And so before we installed it and put it in his room, we wanted the room to be disinfected. We wanted the carpet to be clean and everything to be better. So we did that. So I'm going to upload that so you can see the before when we did that. But now we're doing another change because my son really suffers from asthma and allergies. So he needs a room that has as much space, clear space available as possible. It needs to be disinfected. I come in here once a week and I disinfect. Every day I come in here and do a wipe down on a daily basis. So I'll do a wipe down, dressers, desk, frames, what have you, a quick wipe down, and then I vacuum the carpet. But once a week I come and do a little deeper disinfecting just to make sure for his allergies and his asthma that it doesn't affect him. And then like every 6 months between every 6 months and a year, we come and completely change a room around where we do a heavy duty super duper disinfectant and changing, and that's what we're doing today. We just did it the end of last year because, like I said, I bought him this whole new bed frame, new memory foam mattress by Ashley Designs, and we put in a new dresser and stuff like that. So we took all the furniture out at that time, which, like I said, I have videos. I'll go ahead and upload it. I just never had a chance to upload it back then, and I think because I was trying to almost do a voiceover and it didn't work out. But yeah, I'm gonna upload it so you can see what happened back then. And then so now we did it again because we're getting rid of this entertainment center, which my husband designed and built over 2 decades ago. And you can see that he did, because you see that cutout. The reason why he did that cutout was because the TVs were fat and huge, and so this cutout would allow the TV, the big fat part of it, to go through, because they didn't have flat screens back then. But even though we have flat screens now, we kept it because it's pure wood, and my husband designed it. It just meant a lot, so we kept treasuring it. It was in the living room at one time. We just took it out when I changed his room around, like I said, the end of last year. And I got this whole new entertainment center for my living room. I know it doesn't look good in that right now because we got all his stuff out here. So it looks chaotic, crazy out here, so don't pay attention. I completely revamped my entire house. Every room has new furniture. And so this was the last room that I did, so it's completely done. You will see it when I do a house tour. But today it looks destroyed because we had to put everything out here. But you'll see how it looks when I do the house tour. And then he needed something for his movies and his TV, so we decided he could get good use out of it. But it's just too big for this room. And like I said, my husband's supposed to build a kennel to make it more smaller, more space, but really big and huge for the dogs, even though our dogs are really tiny. They're Chihuahuas. But just so they can have a ton of space. And then he could also put his TV and movies on top of it, so like a multi-use instead of just this. So that's what we're doing today. We decided it's time to do a room change. It's time to get in there and do super duper disinfecting and to remove anything that he just absolutely doesn't want. We have a Goodwill pile, we have a garbage pile, and a good pile.
Half the canisters filled.
Oh my God, look at that. And that's not even the whole room, huh?
That is the whole room.
Oh.
Well, it's the whole room except in front of the closet. And then where I got where the dogs were.
Oh my God, that stuff is so good.
I don't want to step in on it.
My God.
But we have to go over it a few more times.
In the kitchen, right there. I'm down a garbage going.
Yeah. You have to do it a few times. I mean, this thing is really good, but with me, how I get, they say to get really stuff off the ground, you have to go over it a few times and go really slow pulling it so it has a chance to pull the dirt out.
But the carpet looks so good. I think between us doing the carpet cleaning last time and getting something really strong to pull it up, it made magic.
This is gonna help. You might need to buy some like carpet stuff.
See, this is the stuff that I had just showed you guys. It penetrates deep to lift and remove stains like feces, all kinds of. Wait, what was the other?
Tracking.
Vomit and tracking in mud. Order stop technology. So I'm gonna get some of that to keep on hand. But oh my God, the carpet just looks amazing. We didn't even have to actually do a carpet clean, which when my daughter moves and gets married and we switch him to this room, I am gonna do it. If I don't have a strong carpet cleaner myself, I'm gonna rent a very powerful one and do both rooms since all the furniture will be out of it. And then we're gonna, like I say, patch any holes up. We're gonna repaint both rooms, and then he's gonna have a whole new different room to look forward to. And like I said, the window is facing the backyard. His window right now faces the side of the yard, which is nice because that's where the dogs are playing. And Arn, he can keep an eye on them. Okay, he can keep an eye on them, but we can still watch the dogs from the camera in the other windows. So this one he'll have a chance to finally see in the backyard when we're out there talking or barbecuing and stuff. So it'll be so nice to give him a change. Go ahead and do it. They're waiting for me to stop talking to do the vacuum. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. So we're gonna go over the carpet one more time. They sprayed that spray. So we cleaned the windows. We have to go on the outside and do the outside of the window because it still looks dirty, but that's because it's on the outside. Yeah, so we took everything off this entertainment center, gonna get it out of there, and then we're gonna re-put the furniture and the paintings or drawings and stuff where they need to be. So this won't be the last time, but that we're going to change this room around. And like I said, we only will change it from when my daughter gets married. After that, we'll do it like once a year because he has a really hard time with change and the whole process of it. So what we've learned to do, so because my son is autistic, this kind of thing is really hard for him. They're really hard with change. They're really hard with you touching their stuff, moving their stuff. They could really have a panic attack. I mean, 2 centimeters can make a huge difference to them. And so we've had where he's had panic attacks and have broken down and shut down because of us changing. And it's all because we love him and we want things to be clean and nice for him. And he's clean. He dusts off his room and wipes it down and stuff too, what he can. But just change. Change is really hard. So what we've learned to do is to make him a part of it. Make him a part of the decisions, where things are going to go, how things are going to look. What would he like? What would he like to stay the same? What would he like to be different? What he can work with as far as it being different and it be having that change. So we did that. So he's one thing that was new this time is he's a part of the decision making. We give him a vision, an image of what it's going to look like from beginning to end. And then we'll ask him, is there anything you want to stay the same? What do you want to be different? What are you okay with? If we do this, are you okay with it? And then we have him tell us what toys are good toys that he just can't depart with. What are toys that he's willing to give up for other kids, like Goodwill, or my husband knows a few friends that have kids that need toys. And what is absolutely garbage. And this time, then other times he would just tell us, and you could see him nervous and getting anxiety. But this time he took it better, even though you could see the moment I told him what we were going to do, he was overwhelmed already. And he was afraid to wake up this morning and know that we were going to attack the room. But he actually got involved, physically involved. So he sat in the middle of this living room here, as you'll see in the clips that I'm going to add in there, of him separating from good keep pile to Goodwill pile to throwaway pile. So you'll see him, if I haven't already added the clip in, you'll see him doing that. And that made him feel better because he felt like he had the control and his opinion and his decisions mattered, counted, which it always has. He knows that he's number one and that we love him so dearly and that we just want him to be happy and comfortable and at peace. And it's his room, his stuff. So he has the control. He has the decisions. We're just here to support him and help him and just give him advice on what would work better for his health and what would work better to have that, good smelling air. Like I said, I'm an extremely clean person. I have OCD, so does my son. So cleaning is like, we're very to the nitty gritty detailed type of people. So our house all day, every day is super, super clean and disinfected. But sometimes you have to go in, you have your spring cleanings, you have your room changes where you take advantage and get in there and do super duper stuff that you don't do on a normal basis. Then you have your weekly cleanings. What do you disinfect? What do you clean on a weekly basis? And then we have our daily clean. So we have an organized pattern to keep our house from beginning to end, top to bottom, clean every day. So, and that's why when I get my health better, I want to do more and more cleaning motivationals because I'm into that. And I have so many ideas that I can share with people and that I get from other people. So, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and help my daughters finish this. When we have done some more progress, I'll come and bring you back in and show you how far we've gotten then. So stay tuned. That's a lot of stuff, huh? Jesus. Some more stuff over there too. On the table. You okay?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
With the hay one, they could have too much stuff.
I'll just take one sip. Oh, there's your old ID. Gotta keep that.
But
Here, give it here. Just take your time. Oh, that's Joselito.
I always wondering what happened to it.
Yeah, you can put it up here. Those things are neat.
It was supposed to be in the
Yeah,
wrist.
or put it on your hand. Just take one step at a time, and once one garbage bag is full, then give it to me, and we could take it away from you.
It's mostly the staring at the stuff that's different than just keeping.
Why do you stare at it?
Because I'm thinking.
Oh,
Because my brain's been thinking over and over when you said that stuff I'm not to use at all. I can't stop getting out of my mind.
well, if we're not going to use it all, then throw it away. If it's a good toy, then we could give it away to a kid.
Yeah.
But if you're going to keep it, put it in the keeping
That's why I keep ordering
bag.
sponge toys because I'm afraid if I stop buying them, what if they all break? And I'm not
Well,
risking
then
that.
when they all break, then you could buy another one.
Yeah, but sponge. I'm trying all different characters. I don't want to just keep only SpongeBob. I want to keep all different characters.
Yeah. Well, the more you throw away and make space, you can buy new stuff.
It's like I said before that I only bought all those toys because they came with the bag in hospice. Like I couldn't separate them.
Yeah.
So that's why I bought them in the first place because I don't know.
It'll be fine. Just take one bag at a time. So these books are good?
Yeah,
Okay, this is good. So you're just working on that. What's in the blue bag?
the stuff I'm keeping, the toys.
Okay. What's in the gray bags?
I think I can't tell these only toys I can be thrown away or get taken to another child.
Okay. Just keep that to the side. Is that garbage right there in that
All
one?
that, yeah, I don't want to put the toys in there while they're cleaning the room. They're trying to get out of the
Oh,
way.
okay. So put that to another side so it doesn't overwhelm you. Right over here. Right, put it over here. And just work on the ones you have. Like that backpack, you could throw it away in this garbage.
Yeah, this way so I can just zap all the stuff and done.
Yeah. So just wanted to bring you back in again real quick because she's doing a second swipe of this most amazing, powerful vacuum cleaner. Now, I want that type of vacuum cleaner, but I don't want it heavy like that. Because of my back and my shoulders, I can't do it. So she said they have a smaller one in the same brand, this is Bissell. Actually, my carpet cleaner is a Bissell. So I really like Bissell. I also like Shark, and Hoover is good too. But I just bought a Hoover and it didn't work out. So, and I've been crazy researching for the best possible vacuum cleaner. Because I'm okay with the carpet cleaner, but I just need a vacuum. But I like this one. So if there's a smaller version of this one, I will get that because this is too heavy for me. Unless she's willing to come every day and vacuum, it wouldn't work for me. Oh my God, that carpet looks so good.
No, I'm gonna do it one more time.
So you're gonna do it one more time?
Well, I'm hoping like
That's
you
good.
want to do it a couple times because it's been so long.
Yeah,
so.
for sure.
You
So
want
did
it?
you spray that already?
No, not yet. I was trying to just get the dirt because
Yeah.
I was trying to get it like if it's already halfway, that means it's like not ready. It's not ready to have stuff be put back in there.
Yeah.
So you want it to be like an average, like that much stuff. But if it's like halfway, then that's still too much dirt. So,
I wish my daughter had this whole day off. This one right here has to go to work at 5. So I appreciate her. She could have been resting.
I need to take a shower now.
So
She needs a shower. That smells so gross.
she's going to take a shower and she's like, maybe I won't do my makeup.
No, that's the first time I'm going to work without makeup.
Yeah, that's
They never,
really
like,
weird.
my manager completely dissed me because he's like, oh, that's you. Oh, I thought you were somebody else. Somebody called my
That's
name. I'm like,
crazy.
no. And then I talked to another person. They're like, oh, you look like your sister. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, without makeup
Yeah,
you
me
do.
with no makeup.
Yeah, when you guys have no makeup on, you look a lot alike.
Look at it, it smells so dusty.
Oh my God, it needed it. And I think a lot of times, because we vacuum every day, but he has so much stuff that you can only get little spots. Like you could get this front area, you could get the spot next to his bed, and that was it. You couldn't get any more spots. So that's why it's so much dirt and stuff like that, because that was the only spots we could get. Because there was a dresser here, his movie shelf there, this whole entertainment center over there, the bed here. So we only got that one spot in the middle and this spot in the front. So that's why we fully take advantage of when we're taking all the furniture out and doing the room change. So we're going to continue, and I'll bring you back in when there's some progress. So a little update here. We were going to put the bed where the headboard was half window, half wall, but we decided we're going to put it this way where the headboard is where the, what do you call this, canvas,
It's
curtain,
basically flipped.
whatever. Because he likes seeing the TV, which will be here. We decided to go ahead and keep this entertainment center because he has nothing to put his TV or the rest of his DVDs. So until my husband makes the kennel, we're going to go ahead and keep this here. We're just putting it on a different wall. It was here at one time before, but it's different because we're changing other things around. So we're going to go ahead and keep that because the kennel's not ready. Once the kennel's ready, then my husband will remove this out of here and replace it with the kennel. So that'll be something him and my daughter could do at that time. I don't know when he's going to have it ready. We're going to put the kennels over here, but of course we have to clean them out really good. But this is a good corner space for him, so it'll be really nice. His refrigerator will go here. We're going to wipe this off and disinfect it. But there's going to be a desk that's going to go on top, and this refrigerator goes underneath. But he likes his bed to the side because he likes to watch the TV laying on his side. So from a side view, he doesn't like the TV to be in front of his bed. So this actually worked out better because it gives it more space in the room. So I think this movie shelf we're going to keep here because it looks like the wood is getting weak. Let's see. It's actually strong.
It's not as weak as that your furniture wood.
It's actually strong because it's real pure wood, but I don't know. What you guys say? You didn't want to move this because of what?
It does this and shifts.
Oh yeah, he would completely have to take all the movies out. We won't put him through that today.
Well,
Maybe I can find a different shelf for
I'm
him.
getting rid of my bookshelf with all my DVDs.
Is it stronger than that?
No.
It's
I mean,
not. It's pressed wood.
It's pressed wood, but I'm just saying I'm getting rid of it.
Bobby was gonna give me that other one, but I didn't like that one. It was too small.
I'm sure there's like nicer bookshelves you can put in.
Yeah, so maybe I'll look into finding a really nice, strong bookshelf for him, and then we'll replace it at that time for this one, but we're going to go ahead and leave it there. It's in a safe spot. The rest of his DVDs will be back on this shelf, but at least the shelf is now disinfected. It's in a different space, a much better space. So we'll put his TV back right there in the center, his DVDs to the side, and his PlayStation, his DVD player, his VHS, all that good stuff. And then he used this bottom spot for toys. But we're not going to clutter it like it was before. That was the whole reason why I wanted this out of here, because it gave him space to clutter it. Even though he took real good care of his stuff and it was pretty clean, it just gave him reason to put too much stuff. So now we're going to keep it in control. So when we replace with that kennel, we don't have to remove a lot of stuff. So my daughter's going to go ahead and disinfect it now. It's a really, really nice shelf that my husband designed and built, but it just had its turn. It's over 2 decades. So yeah, it's time to go. So once that kennel's built, we'll do that. But it'll be much easier because it's right here at the door. So it'll be so much easier to take the stuff off and replace it real quick with the kennel / TV shelf is what it's going to be. And then I'll look into a new shelf here so I can replace this one. Probably one that's a little wider. Maybe if I could still find it tall, just as tall, but just a little wider where he can fit his extra DVDs and not have to put them on here, so he could get used to the new space that he's going to have. So that's the progress that we made. His Super Mario and Luigi is up there. We got that for him. Was it Christmas or his birthday?
Birthday.
I think it was his birthday. And then my daughter painted these two. So my daughter actually drew these, the SpongeBob and Patrick. These were, I got them at Ross, the Luigi and Super Mario, which he loves as well. And he loves his curtain canvas right up there above his headboard. So, oh my God, if you can smell through the camera, the room smells so disinfected and so nice. The carpet, you guys gave it, what, 6 swipes?
Yeah.
6 swipes, and each time they got out so much dirt. And that's that we cleaned it like maybe 9 let's see, we're in June, 6, 7, 8, maybe 8 or 9 months ago. We completely cleaned it with an actually carpet cleaner and stuff. So I think that that did help by doing that. But we needed something really powerful to really get everything out of the carpet. The carpet just looks clean, it feels clean, it smells clean. It's incredible. I don't know what that string is over there under the bed. I gotta get a cover for that outlet. In fact, I gotta get 2 new covers. Then we're gonna tack the closet. We're gonna put this carpet here. My husband bought this for my granddaughter Isabella because she loves laying on the floor. And she would lay on the kitchen floor and the living room floor. We have laminate flooring. So he wanted her to have a cushiony, comfortable carpet for her to lay down, and he would put a pillow and she would sleep there. So this was especially for her, but she hasn't used it in a while because we have another new carpet in the living room that's just as comfortable. So she lays on that one now. So we're going to give this to my son. Is this staying here?
Yeah, we're not moving it because it's blocking it.
So we're going to go ahead and keep it there, which is good because we don't need to make any new hose. You can see even above. I don't know how this happened. I think with time of changing the room around or changing. Well, we only changed the drawings when we changed the room around. So it just was accumulation of a few years. So yeah, we're definitely going to fix that when he moves to the other room. But in the meantime, we're going to leave this here because he really likes his pictures and his mask collection here. So that'll make him happy to know that that will stay the same, that something stayed the same, even though he's so happy about all the rest of the changes. So like I said, that will stay the same, but so much nicer. Okay, we'll update you later. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how it all ended up. There's my son laying on his bed. He's so happy and comfortable, and we're happy for him. It was a lot of work, a lot of hours, tons of hours putting into this, but it was for him and it was worth it all. So this is where the happy birthday SpongeBob backdrop ended up being above his headboard. That's where he likes it. The bed used to be completely over here with a headboard there. Now it's over here, so it created such a huge space right here. Such a huge space where he only used to have a little square space. On his desk, he likes it next to his bed, so every single little detail was disinfected as we always do, and as we had mentioned. So his desk is good. He's got his refrigerator back under there with his laptop, and I think his tablet over here is charging, but it's usually over here. And then he uses this table, which is a desk as well. I used to have it when my laptop was in my room because I didn't have a desk, so I needed something with wheels to go under the fit under the bed, and I could sit on the bed and work on my laptop. But I got a new desk and all my stuff is in the living room, so I passed this on to him, and it was very brand new when I gave it to him. So he could put his tablet here, stand it up, and then he could put his laptop here, and he likes working on his laptop and his tablet from his bed, even though he has a stable desk there as well. So he's happy. This carpet my husband bought for my granddaughter Isabella, but we ended up getting a bigger, newer carpet for the living room when we revamped the living room with brand new furniture. So she didn't use it anymore, so we cleaned it and vacuumed it and everything for him. It's really nice. I'm going to stay back and show you like that. And then we put, of course, clean bedding, sheets. These curtains, it's so funny because I bought them like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I completely lost them. I bought the new rod. I didn't know where they were. Actually, I thought they were dark blue. I don't know why they're this kind of silverish blue, but it's okay. It still matches. So my daughter installed the rod and the curtains, and we took the blinds completely off. We'll clean them, run them through water, disinfect them, put them back if we ever should move, because we don't really need the blinds. They're the cheapest blinds you can find, and they're so hard to clean because you just barely touch it and they break. So we try to just put them away and just use curtains. And these are Eclipse blackout curtains, and he suffers from migraines, so these are really going to help with his migraines, hopefully. And then if he wants light, he could just separate them, get really good light. We cleaned his window. So the entertainment center was right there blocking the majority of the window, and fresh air couldn't come in, and he couldn't view outside. It's just like he didn't have a window anymore. So he's so happy he has his window back. It's clear, free, and clean. Like we said, we kept this shelf here because it's, even though it's real pure wood, It's had its toe, so it's kind of leaning, I think, because of the weight of the videos. Because it's not just this level videos, it's a whole nother level in the back. But I'm going to look into finding him a really nice, big, sturdy shelf where he can put all his movies instead of majority being here and then some of them being on the sides right there. So, yeah. So we decided to keep that there. His collection is up there with the Terminator. And then his closet, we got to finish the closet, but we were so exhausted. We did most of it, but my daughter, hopefully either tomorrow or the next day, she's going to go in there and do some finishing touches. We kind of cleared up here, but we're going to make it a little bit neater. We got rid of a lot of stuff. We're going to go through these cubbies, see what he wants to keep, what he wants to give away, or what needs to be thrown away. But I think everything's good, so he probably won't throw away, but he probably will give away. And then we need to do this side of the closet, which is pretty neat up here, but we got to figure this corner out. So it's just another little small project that we got to do. We kept his drawings or his colorings up here with his mask collection. We don't want to make any more holes than it has. They're tiny holes, but there are a lot of them. So the next time we do a room change will be when my daughter gets married in the beginning of next year, where he's going to completely not only change everything in the room, he's going to change rooms. So that's when we'll take that time when this room will be completely empty to patch everything up, refresh the paint, and we're going to turn this into a guest room / my granddaughter's room. So we want it to be nice and fresh. So we decided just to keep it here. He likes it in this area, so it makes him feel happy and comfortable to keep it here. So that's the one thing he requested. He was granted it. Of course, most of everything was what he ended up liking or wanted. So no biggie, but definitely that. And then we disinfected the dresser. Of course, I gotta get a furniture pin. They have these pins that are for furniture, so when this furniture scrape, you can fill it in. I'm gonna either get that, or they have these peel and stick stuff that my daughter found on Amazon, and maybe I could just redo his whole dresser. But he likes his Titanic ship on here, and all his little collection there of SpongeBob. So. And then this, we put the TV back, but we put the DVD, PlayStation, and Wii down here because he used to have it in the back to TV, and because the TV can't be moved, he could barely reach it and use it. So we decided to use this shelf for that. Then we put back his SpongeBob collectibles and his other collections. We put the DVDs back, but the whole entertainment center is disinfected. So the next time we move this will be if my husband makes that kennel. Or like I said, when my daughter gets married, this entertainment center will not be going. So this will probably be here for the rest of this year. It'll be this way. His Super Mario Luigi pictures. I like that the kennels are in the corner. They have their own space, but they're not out and about. They're in a good little area there. So where they used to be right here, and it was kind of out and about. And if it was dirty for that day and we didn't get a chance to get to it, it just was, really rough. So here, we washed all the dogs' beddings, all the dogs' blankets, the blue one and the green one, which covers them at night. So their bedding, this was like really dark. It gets dirty really fast. And now it's white because I use OxyClean. We have a tarp under there for any accidents. So yeah, and it's big kennels. So they're really tiny dogs, so they have plenty of space. This is where they just came in. They actually have been out most of the day because we were doing this room change and room clean. So they got to enjoy. It was a really beautiful day, but it wasn't too hot today. It's been in the hundreds, but it wasn't in the hundreds today. And it was just had a nice breeze, but it was beautiful and sunny. So it was perfect for them to stay out longer today. And we went out there and fed them. Well, my son went out there and fed them twice. Gave them water twice. They got to stretch their legs and play with each other. Like I said, they have a huge house that my husband built for them out there, which if they need shade, they can go in. If it started raining all of a sudden, they can go in. So they have a house to go to if they want to out there. That's his dry erase board where he keeps his calendar. He does it by himself, renews it every month, puts any holidays or birthdays or anything that's coming up or appointments. All that good stuff is there. Then he has the paintings that my daughter drew of Patrick and SpongeBob. And then a backpack and a bag there. His laundry basket. And that's it. How do you like your room?
It's good.
It's good, huh? You're happy? It's more space, more clean.
Yeah.
like I said, we clean his room on a daily. We give it a wipe down, we vacuum, and then on a weekly basis we do a deeper disinfecting, where we get like Clorox and bleach and disinfect the knobs and the tables and computers and everything. But every 6 months to a year, we do a room change, and that's when we get the deep clean, where we do the carpet cleaning, we wash down the walls. Anything we're going to change, that's the moment to change it. If we're doing any new curtains, any new furniture, that's the time to do it. And like I said, we learned through the years to include him in the process, so it makes him not have a meltdown and his overwhelmment not be as bad, because he's a part of the decision making and a part of the process. So, right, you got to be a part of it. You got to say where you wanted things to be, what you wanted to stay the same, what you wanted different. He got rid of a lot of stuff, so he did a really good job. And yeah, so that's it. And the carpet is so clean. It smells so good in here. You know, we always make sure it smells good every day, but it really, because of that carpet cleaning and going over, I think it was a total of 8 times that we went over it. So we really did some disinfecting and stuff. So there's his TV, which he just got recently. I had bought it for me, and then I ended up wanting a bigger one, so it was still very new. So then he got it, and it's bigger because his before was a 30-inch, and this is a, what size is this?
What?
55-inch, I think, or 50-inch, 55-inch. So much bigger. So he loves it. Much more happier. He can see his movies and stuff on a total, much bigger screen. So yeah, so that's his room. You happy? All his collections up there. Pretty good, huh, baby boy? He's got his fan going on. It's a little hot in here. So, yeah. Very nice, baby boy. Let me take some pictures.